the only person I know that can do it in his head, and did it in his head one time, was Rabbi Mazus. He just sat there, and nobody knew when there was a molad, and he was there, and they told the story, and he was sitting there, and he said, yeah, it was true, and all of a sudden he said, it was simple, and he says, they didn't know when the molad was, so he says, Rega, and he figured it out. Now he also knows all of these shortcuts by heart, because he put them together. So his mathematical mind can figure all that out in his head. The rest of us need pen and paper. But what we're going to be able to do is anything Rabbi Meir can do in his head, by the time we're done, you'll be able to do just with a pen and paper. We don't have anything, right? So he has a calculator in his mind. We don't have one. So we'll just need pens and paper and a lot more time. But
every 19-year cycle is the same, right?
Every 19 years, right? So every 19-year cycle will consist of 12 of these and 7 of these. So every 19-year cycle will be a, I don't want to drive you crazy now, Biv Taksa. Bet Yud Vav Tap Kusadiheh. So you'll be able to shorten it by knowing how much to add. But, okay, okay guys. Now, should I give you one more thing?
Biv Katsa or Taksa?
Leave it. Don't worry, we'll get next one. Okay. Okay. I'm going to give you one more thing. I'm going to do one more thing. Okay, we have another 15 minutes. I'll do one more. Just give me, do we have 10 more minutes? Yes. That's right. I spoke about Yitaron. The Yitaron is Eve Tesad for a month, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. The Biblian comes up with something very interesting called Panim ve'Ahod. That's why I say he doesn't want to deal with subtraction. So he finds it, he says, listen, there's a way to subtract. And you could subtract by adding. How? This is a Panim. However, if we have everything is equal to 7, so there's a reverse of this. What is the reverse of Ib Tasag? Well, the reverse of Ib Tasag is...
No, Hey.
Okay.
Hey Yud Aleph. Hey Yud Aleph. 4.
Close.
407. What am I doing? No. Okay.
All you do, there's a simple way to do it. Take 6. Guys, 23, 1080, which is 7 days. That's a week, right? This is really 7 full days. Right? Subtract Eve Tashsag from that.
287.
Right? Subtract it. And you get, what do you get?
511, 287.
Correct. This is the Ahod of Ib Tashsag. That's what we call the Ahod. Now, why is that, which is Ha, He, Yud, Aleph, Rish,
that's brilliant.
Pe, Zayin. Why do I want to know this? If I, instead of subtracting this, I can add this. So there's one reason to know the Ahod is to run around subtraction. But there's a more important reason to know it. And that's to check your work. When we were in 5th grade, what didn't your teacher always say, now check your work? If you have a molad, so if I start with a molad, and I want to find next month's molad, and I add 8 tafsad. Now I want to make sure I did it right. If I take my new molad, add this, I magically will get my old molad. Yeah. So it's a good way to check your work. Okay? This is what we call panim ve'ahod. Okay?
You invented it?
No, it's been very... Shirei David, a lot of people, this is not in Harambam. This is not in Harambam. Harambam doesn't talk about ahod at all. This is a more... Okay. Are we good? All right. All right. So basically, We're gonna need to put this up on the, guys, we need to like nail this on the wall or something. Okay, basically, here's homework.
Yeah, it is midnight Saturday.
That's nothing.
Okay, we have homework.
He feels happy.
You gotta do your homework.
No good.
All right. I want you to find for me the molad of each of the 12 months of Shnat HaBriah. Okay?
Oh, that's not bad.
Okay? And I want you to find me the molad of that.
Shnat B'di'ah, meaning, what do you, which
The real year, not the phony year.
not the skin.
Meaning Adam HaRishon's year,
Adam HaRishon's year, which is
which starts at 6:14.
Vav Yud Dalet.
Yeah. And I want you to find for me every single month of the molad. Okay, I want you also to give me the Yitronot of a Shana Me'uberet every month.
Okay.
Meaning, what, the Yitaron for 1 month, the Yitaron for 2 months, the Yitaron for 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, until 13 months. So the Yitaron for 1 month is Ib Tachsag. The Yitaron for 2 months is 2 times each Tachsag. And 3 months. In other words, I want you to go all the way to 13 months. Your 13th month, you already know what it's going to be. It's going to be Hachatakpa. Right? In other words, basically, what's a Yitaron? You add 1 month.
Right,
But what I want to have
yeah,
2
yeah,
months.
very good.
So I want you to find the number you have to, instead of adding Ib Tachsag twice, I want you to tell me, what do I add for 2 months? What do I add for 3 months?
Oh, we're making that chart over
Right.
there.
And I want you to find,
How do I get this?
For Shanat Pishuta.
for Shana Me'uberet, 13
Might as
months.
well do it for an extra one.
Okay?
Meaning the 12th one's going to be Dah Tatu.
Yeah, and the 13th is
Right.
Hakata.
Oh, so we got the list.
And I want you,
It's so generous.
for each of these Yitronot, to do Panim and Ahor. Okay?
Meaning the first one's going to be the Hey
Right.
Yud Aleph guy.
Yeah.
So you only give
All
it
right?
6.
Panim ve'Ahor. That's your homework. That's it.
That's
It just ends up being
It's
a...
all-
yeah, it's
That's
just
a
the
chart.
end verse of number
Yeah,
7.
exactly.
Yeah,
Rabbi.
by the way, it's all in the beginning.
Oh,
Ibur is a lot
1
of
and
tedious
13
work.
are the same.
Yeah,
You just gotta do
So
it.
2 and
It's
12.
time consuming, it's tedious,
Yeah.
but once you do it,
Okay.
it becomes second nature. It becomes so easy. Guys, as I
Wax
told
on,
you,
wax off.
Rabbi Meir takes us through this, and the reason I chose his data is because he has no complicated math. It's just a lot of, that's it. It's pretty good. We're going to maybe go beyond him. Like I said, maybe I'll do something in here where a little bit more, some other ideas once we're done with this whole HaIbbur. He has some other things on how to find probabilities of when the holidays would probably be. But we have enough to do to start with this, okay? So again, I want you to do that, and we'll meet again next Tuesday at 8:45. Yeah. Now, okay. There was been. I'll just ask by show of hands.